I should have stuck with my original opinion about Danny Garcia. People would tell me he's an elite fighter. He has the best power at 147 pounds. And they would tell me this, and I never seen Danny Garcia knock out a legit 147 pounder. And this is not taking anything from Errol Spence, because Errol Spence looked great last night. I just don't think Danny Garcia is an elite 147 pounder. He's a good fighter. His best weight is 140. And I should have stuck to my guns. I just didn't know the condition of Errol Spence, but I thought this would be an easy fight for Errol Spence, and it was. In no time in this fight did I thought Errol Spence was in trouble, and Danny Garcia landed some clean shots. And I think it's a good thing that he turned down that Terrence Crawford offer, $3 million and plus a percentage of the pay-per-view, because I think Terrence Crawford would have really exposed Danny Garcia. He would have knocked him out. Not taking anything from Danny Garcia, but he saw Sean Porter in there with Errol Spence, and he thought he could do a better job. The thing about Sean Porter is he let his hands go. Spence is a bad matchup for Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia because they're conservative counterpunchers. With Spence, you have to let your hands go. Ask Sean Porter. A lot of people thought Sean Porter beat Errol Spence. Another thing Porter did is he applied pressure. In all the big fights Danny Garcia being at 147, he waits too long to get started, or he let his opponent get off first.
You've beaten Kell Brook now, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia. Who do you want next?
Oh, I'm chill on my ranch. I just bought a new ranch. I got a couple of horses. I'm getting some more horses, get some chickens, some more cows, and I'm gonna chill with my kids and my family.
I don't want people to get confused. When I say Errol Spence is the #1 guy in the welterweight division, that meaning to me is he's the more accomplished welterweight in the division. He's a unified champion. He has fought a unified match with Sean Porter, that's one champion, and then he fought Danny Garcia, who is another former champion in the welterweight division. So to me, he's the top guy. But I think Terrence Crawford is the best in the welterweight division. He's more accomplished in boxing than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is more accomplished in the welterweight division. And I think if these two meet in Terrence Crawford's prime, Terrence Crawford will beat Errol Spence. Spence is the top guy. He's the A side. He does the best numbers. But once these two meet, I think Terrence Crawford will win.
The rematch had to be done by a date in October. Actually, it was July, and then could be postponed, was postponed into October.
Wilder and Fury are going through arbitration right now. Wilder believes Fury has done wrong and tried to cheat him out of a trilogy. If Wilder wins the mediation, he gets his trilogy fight. If he loses, Fury is free to go to fight whoever he wants to fight. This could dictate when we'll see the first fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. This mediation and also Alexander Usyk. Bob Arum is very confident that the mediation ruling will go their way and they don't have to deal with Wilder anymore. Bob Arum says there is a way that Wilder get his trilogy, and that way is if Anthony Joshua loses to Pulev, because Anthony Joshua has a rematch clause, so you have to fight Pulev again. That would give Wilder an opening to pursue a trilogy with Fury. As far as the mediation goes, Bob Arum feels that Wilder will lose it because the contract ran out in October. Bob Arum said it's one thing to bring a claim, it's a second thing to be successful. Arum fears Wilder no longer has rights to a third fight, and he also feels that his claims will be denied. But for some reason, I think it's going to be a trilogy before we see Tyson Fury in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Time will tell. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.
At this point in time, I think I earned my due respect and my credit. To say that I am the hardest hitting puncher in boxing history, period, and I earned that.